During the boom years, no one was more popular than the man who headed up the Federal Reserve, Alan Greenspan. But now that there's been a meltdown, Greenspan is getting a lot of heat and some of the blame. On Thursday, lawmakers grilled him on Capitol Hill. NBC senior investigative correspondent Lisa Myers has more on that. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning, Meredith. Greenspan became known as the maestro because of what was thought to be his masterful handling of the economy. But he now admits to flaws in his thinking and that the maestro made a mistake.
He was the hero of the 90s economic boom, and all the while an unabashed champion of deregulation and free markets. But Thursday, Alan Greenspan was the prime target in the congressional blame game over the meltdown.
You were perhaps the leading proponent of deregulation, and my question for you is simple. Were you wrong?
Partially.
It was an extraordinary admission. Greenspan, famous for his intellect, said he made a mistake in trusting that the banks would act in the best interest of their shareholders and not act so recklessly. And he admitted to what he called a flaw in his long-held belief markets could regulate themselves.
In other words, you found that your view of the world, your ideology was not right. It was not working.
Precisely. That's precisely the reason I was shocked, because I had been going for 40 years or more with very considerable evidence that it was working exceptionally well.
Critics claim Greenspan got a lot of things wrong, that he opposed regulation of the complex financial transactions which helped cause the meltdown, kept interest rates too low too long, helping inflate a housing bubble, and failed to move against signs of trouble, including warnings from a Fed colleague about predatory lending to borrowers with bad credit.
There are always a lot of people raising issues, and half the time they're wrong. And the question is, what do you do?
Greenspan, who 2 years ago said the worst of the housing crisis may be over, said he did not foresee the free fall in home prices.
I did not forecast a significant decline because we had never had a significant decline.
The former champion of deregulation now acknowledges that more comprehensive regulation is justified. But true to his philosophy, Greenspan warns against overreacting, saying instituting rules to be sure this never happens again could stifle the economy. Meredith.
All right, Lisa Myers, thank you.